Ever wondered if something as simple as daily hygiene could add years to your life? Most folks focus on diet, exercise, and stress relief for longevity. But there's a hidden hero: how well you clean certain body parts. The truth? Neglecting key areas can spark serious health issues, from infections to chronic inflammation, even a weaker immune system. In this video, we'll reveal 6 vital body parts you must wash daily to stay healthy and extend your lifespan. It's not just about staying fresh. These habits prevent disease, boost circulation, and cut risks of aging well. Skimping on any of these, you might be risking your well-being without knowing. Stick with me to the end. You'll discover what these areas are and why proper hygiene here makes a huge difference as you age. This small routine tweak could be your easiest path to thriving for years. Let's dive in. Haven't subscribed? Hit that button and ring the bell for more health virgin tips. Your belly button might be the last place you think about when it comes to hygiene. But for folks over 70, this little spot deserves a bit of attention. Tucked away, it's a sneaky trap for sweat, dead skin, and bacteria, hundreds of types. Studies say that can stir up trouble if ignored. Left unchecked, it can turn into a breeding ground for odors or even infections, especially in deeper or more enclosed navels. A quick, gentle clean can keep it fresh and healthy, saving you from discomfort down the road. Bacteria love the warm, moist environment of a belly button, particularly if you carry a bit of extra weight or have a navel that's more of an innie. That buildup of gunk can lead to a funky smell, irritation, or worse, an infection that's no fun to deal with. The fix is simple: a daily rinse with warm water and mild soap, using a soft washcloth or cotton swab to get in there, followed by thorough drying. Skip harsh chemicals or scrubbing too hard. They can irritate sensitive skin. It's a small habit that pays off big in keeping you comfortable. Take Evelyn, a 70-year-old from Savannah who never gave her belly button much thought until she noticed an off-putting odor that lingered even after showers. At first, she shrugged it off, figuring it was just part of aging, or maybe her soap wasn't cutting it. But when it didn't go away, she felt embarrassed and worried something was wrong. A nurse friend suggested gently washing her navel daily with soapy water and drying it well. Within a week, the smell was gone, and Evelyn felt a quiet relief knowing her body was back in balance. It was a small change with a big impact. Cleaning your belly button doesn't take much. Just add it to your routine when you wash your face or brush your teeth. Use a gentle, fragrance-free soap to avoid irritation, and make sure to dry it completely to keep moisture from inviting bacteria back. If you've got a deeper navel or notice redness or discharge, check with a doctor to rule out infection. This tiny spot might seem minor, but keeping it clean is a simple way to stay healthy and confident as you age. Evelyn's story might sound familiar, or maybe you've never thought twice about your belly button's hygiene. Giving it a little care can make a surprising difference. If this neglected spot sparks your curiosity, drop a 1 in the comments to share your thoughts or story. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep you thriving in your golden years. Your armpits do more than just sweat. They're like little ecosystems where bacteria can thrive if you don't keep them in check. For folks over 70, skipping a proper wash in this spot can lead to more than just a whiff of odor. It can cause irritation, painful rashes, or even infections like abscesses that are no small matter. A quick daily clean can keep your underarms healthy, comfortable, and free from trouble, making it a small habit with a big payoff. Sweat itself isn't the main culprit. It's the bacteria that feast on it, creating that familiar stink and sometimes clogging glands in ways that spark serious issues. Unwashed armpits can turn red, itchy, or sore, especially if sweat gets trapped under tight clothes or deodorant buildup. The fix is straightforward: scrub your underarms daily with mild soap and warm water. Rinse well and dry thoroughly before applying deodorant. Pair that with breathable fabrics like cotton to let your skin breathe, and you're setting yourself up for comfort and health. Take Walter, a 74-year-old from Savannah, who thought slathering on deodorant was enough to keep his armpits in line. But no matter how much he used, he kept getting painful, red rashes under his arms that made lifting them uncomfortable. He figured it was just sensitive skin or a bad product. But the problem lingered. His doctor pointed out that skipping a proper wash was letting bacteria build up. Walter started washing his underarms every morning with a gentle, fragrance-free soap, drying them well, and then applying deodorant. Within days, the rashes cleared, and he felt a relief he hadn't expected. It was a simple tweak that made a world of difference. Armpit care doesn't need to be complicated. Just make it part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth. Use a soft washcloth to scrub gently. Ensure you get all the sweat and residue out, and avoid harsh soaps that can irritate aging skin. If you notice persistent redness, swelling, or an unusual smell, check with a doctor to rule out infection. Clean, healthy armpits mean you can move through your day with confidence, free from discomfort or worry. Walter's story might hit home. Or maybe you're rethinking your own underarm routine. A little attention to this spot can go a long way toward keeping you feeling great. If armpit care feels like a fresh idea, drop a 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to thrive in your golden years. Your face takes a beating every day, catching dust, pollution, and germs from every surface your hands touch. For folks over 70, skipping a proper face wash isn't just about looking a bit grubby. It can invite trouble like eye infections, sinus flares, or a weakened shield against illness. Your face is the gateway to vital areas like your eyes, nose, and mouth, and keeping it clean is a simple way to protect your health and feel fresh, especially as your skin changes with age. Neglecting a good cleanse or just splashing water and calling it done can let irritants and bacteria linger, leading to redness, itchiness, or even more serious issues. On the flip side, harsh scrub-unders or strong soaps can damage the delicate skin barrier that gets thinner as you age, leaving it dry or prone to cracks. The sweet spot is a gentle daily wash with mild soap, focusing on areas like around your eyes and nose. Like Mabel, a 68-year-old from Savannah, who always thought a quick rinse with water was enough to keep her face clean. But she started noticing her eyes were constantly watery, and a nagging stuffiness wouldn't quit. She figured it was just allergies or age, but it dragged on, making her days uncomfortable. Her doctor suggested a proper face washing routine, using a fragrance-free, gentle cleanser to target the areas around her eyes and nose. Within a week, the congestion eased, her eyes felt clearer, and her skin looked brighter. Mabel was amazed at how such a small change could lift her comfort and confidence. Washing your face doesn't need to be a big production. Just a minute or 2 each day can do the trick. Use lukewarm water and a mild, moisturizing soap to clean gently, paying extra attention to creases around your nose or under your eyes where dust can hide. Pat dry with a soft towel, and follow with a light moisturizer to keep your skin happy. If you wear makeup or sunscreen, make sure to remove it fully to avoid clogged pores. For persistent irritation or unusual symptoms, check with a doctor to rule out allergies or infections. Mabel's story might sound familiar, or maybe you're rethinking your own face washing habits. A little care for this vital area can make a big difference in how you feel and stay healthy. If facial hygiene sparks your interest, drop a 3 in the comments to share your thoughts. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep your golden years vibrant and healthy. Your feet have carried you through decades of life, but as you hit your 70s, they need a little extra love to keep you steady and healthy. Often overlooked, feet are prime spots for germs to set up shop, especially as circulation slows with age. Neglecting them can invite painful infections, stubborn ulcers, or nerve issues that throw off your balance and well-being. For seniors, a simple daily foot cleaning habit can be a game changer, keeping those faithful foundations strong and signaling overall health. Beauty and fungi thrive in the warm, moist spaces between toes or under nails, ready to cause trouble if you don't stay on top of things. Poor foot hygiene can lead to itchy fungal infections, slow-healing sores, or worse, especially if you have diabetes or reduced blood flow. The fix is straightforward: a daily wash with mild soap and warm water, scrub more gently between toes and around nails, followed by thorough drying to keep moisture at bay. This small routine can prevent big problems and keep you moving with confidence. Take Walter, an 80-year-old from Savannah, who loved his daily walks along the waterfront. But he started noticing his feet felt sore and heavy, with small cuts that took forever to heal. He'd rinse them quickly in the shower, thinking that was enough. But the discomfort grew, and he even stumbled a few times. His doctor pointed out that neglecting proper foot care was letting bacteria and fungi take hold. Walter began washing his feet daily, using a soft cloth to clean between his toes and drying them carefully. Within weeks, the soreness faded, his cuts healed, and he felt steadier on his walks. It was a small change that gave him back his stride. Foot care doesn't take much. Just a few minutes each day to wash, dry, and check for issues like redness or cracks. Use a gentle, fragrance-free soap to avoid irritation, and consider a moisturizer to keep skin from cracking, but skip it between toes to avoid trapping moisture. If you have diabetes, inspect your feet daily for cuts or sores, and see a doctor for anything that does. Clean, healthy feet aren't just about comfort. They're a sign your body's doing all right, keeping you grounded and active. Walter's story might ring a bell, or maybe you've been giving your feet less attention than they deserve. A little care can go a long way toward keeping you on your toes. If foot hygiene feels like a wake-up call, drop a core in the comments to let me know you're here. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to thrive in your golden years. Your hands are busy all day, touching doorknobs, phones, groceries, and your face, picking up germs that can slip into your system through your mouth, nose, or eyes. For folks over 70, a quick rinse under the tap won't cut it. Hand washing is like a shield for your immune system, keeping you healthier and stronger. Done right, it's a simple habit that can fend off everything from colds to serious infections. Grating you, a rushed splash of water misses the mark. The magic happens with at least 20 seconds of scrubbing with soap hitting every spot, between fingers, under nails, and around wrists. That's what breaks down the germs and washes them away. Studies back it up. Thorough hand washing can slash your risk of flu, pneumonia, and even food poisoning by stopping those invisible invaders before they get a foothold. It's especially crucial after being out in public, handling shared surfaces, or even petting your furry friend. Take Evelyn, a 72-year-old from Savannah, who used to catch every bug going around. She'd wash her hands here and there, but didn't think much of it, until she kept getting colds after market trips or playing with her granddog. Her nurse daughter urged her to get serious about hand washing, suggesting a full 20-second scrub after coming home, touching public surfaces, or petting her pup. Evelyn started timing herself, humming a tune to make it fun, and the results were eye-corning. Her colds dropped off, and she felt more in control of her health. It was a small tweak with a big impact. Hand washing doesn't need to be a chore. Just make it a habit, like locking the door when you leave. Keep soap handy at every sink and opt for mild, fragrance-free kinds to protect aging skin. Dry your hands well to avoid irritation, and use a moisturizer if they feel tight. Wash before eating, after using the bathroom, or whenever you've been out and about. If you're prone to infections or have a weaker immune system, this simple act is your first line of defense. Evelyn's story might sound familiar, or maybe you're ready to level up your own hand hygiene game. It's an easy way to boost your health and keep those pesky germs at bay. If hand washing's on your radar, drop a 5 in the comments to share your thoughts or story. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to thrive in your golden years. Your scalp might not be the first thing you think about when it comes to staying clean, but for folks over 70, it's a spot that deserves some love. Hidden under your hair, it's a magnet for sweat, oils, and dirt, creating a cozy home for bacteria and fungi if you let it go too long without a wash. Neglecting it can lead to an itchy, flaky scalp, pesky dandruff, or even infections like folliculitis that can make your head miserable and affect your overall skin health. A quick daily cleanse can keep your scalp happy and your hair thriving. An unclean scalp doesn't just cause discomfort, it can inflame hair follicles, weaken hair, or spark inflections that are tougher to shake as you age. The fix is simple: a daily wash with a gentle, mild shampoo, massaging your scalp with warm water to loosen grime, followed by a thorough rinse and good dry out, or irritate your scalp. So stick with something soft on aging skin. The small habit supports healthy follicles, cuts inflammation, and leaves you feeling fresh from head to toe. Take Evelyn, a 73-year-old from Savannah, who started noticing her scalp itching like crazy. She'd scratch absent-mindedly, blaming it on dry weather or just getting older, but the irritation kept getting worse, with flakes showing up on her shoulders. She was embarrassed and frustrated, thinking it was just something she had to live with. Her hairdresser suggested daily washing with a fragrance-free, gentle shampoo, and Evelyn gave it a try. Within a couple of weeks, the itching stopped, the flakes disappeared, and her scalp felt calm for the first time in months. It was a small change that brought big relief. Scalp care doesn't have to be a big ordeal. Just a minute or two in your daily routine. Use lukewarm water to avoid drying out your skin, and massage the shampoo in gently to lift away oils and dirt. Rinse well to prevent buildup and dry your scalp thoroughly to keep fungi at bay. If you don't need a full hair wash every day, a quick rinse or a swipe with a damp cloth can help. Or try a dry shampoo for freshness. If you notice persistent redness, pain, or unusual flaking, check with a doctor to rule out infections or skin conditions. Sutokastini. Leveraging your scalp's needs yourself. A little attention to this hidden spot can make a surprising difference in your comfort and confidence. If scalp care feels like a new idea, drop a 6 in the comments to share your thoughts or story. Subscribe and hit the bell for more practical tips to keep you thriving in your golden years. We've explored 6 vital body parts: hands, feet, face, armpits, belly button, and scalp that demand daily washing to boost your health. These often overlooked areas, when kept clean, shield you from infections, discomfort, and long-term health issues, enhancing your vitality as you age. Aging brings fragile skin and changing immunity, but simple, consistent hygiene habits make a world of difference. Small efforts, like scrubbing between toes, cleansing armpits, or freshening your scalp, add up to a healthier, more comfortable life. Which area will you focus on? How will you upgrade your routine? Share your story in the comments below. Your tips could inspire others. Your voice matters, so don't hold back. If this video sparked a hygiene refresh, give it a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more wellness wisdom to thrive past 60. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.